Hi, let me ask you a question. How many opportunities have you lost? Not because you failed, not because you thought too much. You wanted to start a business, but you kept analyzing. You wanted to create a content, but you kept planning. You wanted to apply for a job, but you kept doubting. You wanted to have an important conversation, but you kept imagining every possible outcome. And while you were thinking, life kept moving. Opportunities kept passing, and progress never happened. That is the hidden danger of overthinking. It does not look dangerous, it looks intelligent, it looks responsible, it looks like preparation. But often, overthinking is simply fear wearing the mask of logic. And today, we are going to talk about one of the biggest problems of modern life, the overthinking problem. Why it happens, how it destroys confidence, how it steals opportunity, and most importantly, how to break free from it. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Success and Growth Show. I am Dilip Patil. Every Sunday morning at 7 a.m. IST, we explore practical lessons on growth, success, discipline, consistency, leadership, personal transformation. My mission is simple: to help you become the best version of yourself, not through motivation alone, but through practical wisdom and action. So if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel and let us begin today's important conversation. Let me share something honestly. There was a phase in my life when I thought overthinking was a strength. I believed that if I analyzed enough, I could avoid mistakes. So before making decision, I would think and think and think again. I wanted certainty. I wanted guarantees. I wanted the perfect answer. But slowly, I realized something. While I was trying to avoid mistakes, I was also avoiding progress. Because life does not reward perfect thinking. Life rewards action. And many opportunities I missed were not lost because I lacked ability. They were lost because I delayed action. I spent too much time inside my head and not enough time moving forward. That realization changed the way I approached decision forever. Now, the question is, what is overthinking? Let us define it clearly. Overthinking is not thinking. Thinking is useful. Thinking solves problem. Thinking creates strategy. Thinking creates wisdom. But overthinking is different. Overthinking happens when thinking becomes repetitive, when the same thoughts keep looping, when analysis replaces action, when questions multiply but progress disappears. Overthinking sounds like, what if I fail? What if people judge me? What if it does not work? What if I choose the wrong options? What if I regret my decision? And suddenly, one simple decision becomes mentally exhausting. Let us understand the root cause. Reason 1. Fear of failure. Most overthinking begins with fear. People are not afraid of thinking, they are afraid of failing. They want certainty, but life offers no guarantee. And because they fear failure, they delay action. Reason number 2. Fear of judgment. Many people worry. What will others think? What if I look foolish? What if people criticize me? And this fear creates mental paralysis. Reason number 3. Perfectionism. Perfectionists often overthink the most. They want perfect timing, perfect plan, perfect result, but perfect perfection does not exist. Reason 4. Too many choices. Modern life gives unlimited option. Career option, business option, content option, learning options, and ironically, too many choices often create confusion. Reason number 5. Lack of confidence. When people don't trust themselves, they second guess everything. They keep searching for certainty outside themselves. And now, let us talk about something even more important, the hidden price of overthinking. Because most people never realize how expensive it really is. Cost number 1. Lost opportunities. Opportunities don't wait forever. While you are analyzing, someone else is acting, and action usually wins. Cost number 2. Increase anxiety. Overthinking creates mental exhaustion. The more you think, the more worried you become. The more worried you become, the harder it becomes to act. Cost number 3. Reduce confidence. Every delayed decision sends a message to your brain: I don't trust myself. And over time, confidence decreases. Cost number 4. Paralysis. The biggest danger of overthinking is inaction. Nothing changes, nothing moves, nothing improves, because action never begins. Cost number 5. Lost time. Time is your most valuable asset, and overthinking quietly steals it. Hours become days, days become months, months become years. My dear friends, now let me ask you a quick question. Do you consider yourself an overthinker? Comment below. I choose action. And if you are finding value in this episode, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, let us move to the solution. How to stop overthinking? Solution number 1. Limit decision time. Give yourself deadlines. Not every decision deserves endless analysis. For example, a small decision, 5 minutes. Medium decision, 1 day. Major decision, 1 week. Then decide. Solution number 2. Focus on action. Ask yourself, what is the next step? Not, what is the perfect plan? Progress comes from action. Solution number 3. Accept imperfection. Most successful people don't make perfect decisions. They make decisions, then adjust along the way. Solution number 4. Trust yourself. You don't need certainty. You need confidence. Confidence grows through action, not thinking. Solution number 5. Take small steps. A small action destroys overthinking. Want to write? Write 1 paragraph. Want to exercise? Walk for 10 minutes. Want to create content? Record 1 minute. A small action creates momentum. Let me share one idea that changed my life. Most people ask, what if it goes wrong? Successful people ask, what if it goes right? One question creates fear, the other creates possibilities. And your future often depends on which question you choose. Here is your challenge. Think of one decision you have been delaying, one action you have been postponing, one opportunity you have been overthinking, and within the next 24 hours, take one step, not 10, just one. Because action breaks overthinking. So, before we end today's episode, remember this: overthinking feels productive, but often it is simply delayed action. Your life will not improve because you thought more. your life will improve because you acted. Not perfectly, not fearlessly, but consistently. The goal is not to eliminate fear. The goal is to move despite fear. Because clarity comes from action. Confidence comes from action. Growth comes from action. If this episode helped you, like this video, subscribe to the Success and Growth Show, share it with someone who struggle with overthinking, and comment below. I choose action. I read your comments and truly appreciate your support. Overthinking, my dear friends, overthinking creates doubt. Action creates confidence. Thank you so much for listening. I will see you again next Sunday at 7 a.m. IST with another powerful episode of the Success and Growth Show. Until then, think less, act more, keep growing, and remember, your future is built by action, not overanalysis. Thank you.